On Saturday, Texas Senator Ted Cruz went to Nevada to campaign for Republican Senate candidate Adam Laxalt. Along with South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, the Lone Star State Republicans spoke to the 7th annual Basque Fry, a gathering of statewide conservatives seeking to flip Senator Catherine Cortez Masto's seat red. Cruz is considered a possible 2024 presidential aspirant, who has said that he will consider another run for the highest office, depending on former President Trump's ultimate decision. In his remarks to the Basque Fry, Cruz hit on a number of red meat topics, including border security and busing migrants to the vacation spots of elite Democrats.
We're going to retake the House, and we're going to retake the Senate. And Nevada is at the battleground for both. Look, I'm here today because I'm supporting my friend Adam Laxalt. Nevada is, I believe, the single best pickup opportunity for Republicans in the Senate in the entire country. Adam is a smart, principled conservative. I've known him a decade. As Attorney General, he stood and fought for the men and women in Nevada. He stood and fought to defend the Constitution. He stood and fought to defend the Bill of Rights. He will stand and fight with the people of Nevada. And by the way, when we win Nevada, we'll win a majority. And when we win a majority, then we better use the damn majority. And a big part of the reason I'm here is because I know Adam, and I know that he has the guts to stand up to Democrats, but also to stand up to the party bosses in the Republican Party and to say, I don't work for the lobbyists and party bosses in Washington, D.C. I work for the men and women of the great state of Nevada. That's why I'm here today. I want to ask every one of you in November to come out and vote for Adam Laxalt 10 times. Now look, we're not Democrats. I'm not urging voter fraud. I could see the reporters, they pulled out their notepads. Oh, there he is, urging multiple felonies from the stage. That's a problem. But let me tell you how you do this. If you come out and vote on Election Day, and you sit down and you pull out your phone book and you look through your contact list and you get 9 people who wouldn't have voted otherwise, and you send them a text, you give them a call, you send them an email, you call your sister, you call your dad, you call your next door neighbor, you call your coworker, and you say, look, I'm fed up by what's going on in Washington. It's hurting my family, and I'm asking you to come vote. And if you get 9 other people to vote who wouldn't have voted otherwise, you just voted 10 times. All right, that was last year. How about last week? Last week on this horrible tax and spend bill that the Democrats just rammed through. They call it the Inflation Reduction Act. It's a little bit like calling a can of gasoline the fire reduction tool. We got inflation because Democrats spent billions of dollars and borrowed billions of dollars. What's their solution? Let's spend billions of dollars more and borrow billions of dollars more. I introduced an amendment. Democrat mayors in D.C. and New York, we've sent 6,000 illegal immigrants to D.C. The Democrat mayor has said, this is a crisis. Well, no kidding. If you think 6,000 is bad, try 3.5 million. And look, if the mayor doesn't like 6,000, I'll tell you what Texas ought to do. We ought to send her 600,000. And by the way, I introduced legislation. We shouldn't just send them to D.C. and New York. We ought to send them to Martha's Vineyard and to Nantucket and to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and to the Hamptons and to Cupertino, California. All the places that rich, hypocritical liberals drink Chardonnay with their pinkies in the air. We need to start unloading truckload after truckload of illegal immigrant, saying if you're willing to destroy the rest of the country, you need to look in the eyes of the people who are feeling the pain for what you're doing.